Hey, how's it going, everyone? Night Gamer Daniel here, and today I am going to be starting my very first Let's Play of Valheim. Now, I haven't done a lot of Let's Plays, and if you look at my channel, you could probably tell that I really don't upload much, but I really like this game, and I wanted to try and give it a shot. So, episode 1, here we go. We're going to make a new character. Now, I kind of got some inspiration from Odin, um, and even with the weapon I want to use, the spear, um, to kind of represent Odin in a way, but I also want to use a shield, so spear and shield. So it is going to be kind of like a Spartan in a way, I guess. But we're just going to go male. Let's go super pale. Now, let's see. What kind of hair would do him proud? Let's just go with the long hair. We'll go with the long beard as well. The hair tone, well, let's go as bright as possible. So we're gonna go full blonde. There we go. What do you guys think? Zeus kind of, in a way? Odin? I know Zeus is the same mythology, but kind of makes me think of Zeus in a little bit. Um, or maybe it is. I don't really want to think about that right now. But my goal for the first episode, I want to focus, at least try to focus, because I get distracted very easily. I want to try and focus on gathering resources. So I really just want to gather a ton of resources, all the important ones, unlocking recipes, so we have all the options we need. Now, I've only beaten the second boss, so I'm not like a veteran in the game. I haven't been playing this for that long, maybe a month. But I'm not even sure how many hours I have into it. But I've only killed the second boss, the Elder, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody because I hate when people spoil it for me. So should be spoiler free. But yeah, let's see what name should I go with? How about Auric? It's kind of a name I like, and I don't know, kind of seems Viking-ish, right? Auric. There we are with our tunic. And so now I do have a main character, which I'm not even sure what level I could say he is. I suppose his highest level skill is run, and it's about 50, 53 or so, something like that, low 50s. And then decent jump, but we're not going to be using that world. We're going to be starting a new world, and let's just we can name it Auric's World. Yeah, we'll just name it. We'll just say Auric. And we'll do the same for the seed. It'll just be Auric all around. There we go. Oh, 5 cares minimum. Alright. So, Auric's. Oh, you can't do any spaces. How about Archeaz? Archeaz. I don't know. Archeaz? However you want to say it. I don't know. Just some random thing. So there we go, the world of Archeaz and the seed Auric. So let's go ahead and get this started because the beginning does take a little bit, as you're flying through the air and stuff. Now I had made a list of things I wanted to do, but I left the list at my work. So it's the start of the weekend. In fact, I'm going to be going on a little trip with my girlfriend and her kid. So that's the main reason I kind of wanted to get this first episode up. And I might cut this out. I don't know. Loading and recording at the same time. But, so I want to gather a ton of resources. Yeah, so I want to gather a ton of resources. I want to unlock a bunch of recipes. And, here, I'll just read this. Let's read this. Long ago, the Allfather Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the boughs that held their prison to the world tree and left it to drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, Kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. Jeez, I had to read that pretty fast, Eric. Got a little late start trying to explain what I'm going to do in this episode, but we still got a little time. It's kind of a cool part here. First little introduction, got some lightning. So now, I believe when you come into a world, let's say it's a world, and you make a new world, and you use the same seed, I don't believe you come in the same direction every time. Because when you land, you can look at the map, and there's a path that has been uncovered on the map. The path that you take right here with the Valkyrie. So if you use the same seed multiple times in new worlds, I believe this path would be different each time. So I kind of wanted to, first thing is find some water. So I can see there's a little water here, and yeah, it's a great thing to just look at your map right away to see what path you were taking, and you might have uncovered some things. And I do want to build the homestead very close to this, I don't even know what you would call this. The sacred circle. I don't know. The sacred circle. So, I'm not going to read all this. I've read it all before, and I'll save some of that for you guys if you decide to play yourself, which I highly recommend. Oh! Can I punch this deer? Okay, he got away. He got away. I'm trying to punch him if I can. But yeah, I want to save a lot of this stuff for you guys when you decide to play, because you definitely should. And the way he kind of teaches you, gives it all the little tips at the beginning, kind of guides your way. It's done in like a lore-friendly kind of way. So it's not like, oh, go do this, blah blah blah, like point blank 1 2 A B. It kind of like, it adds a little lore into it. But anyways, we're gonna look at this little tomb thing here, or whatever you want to call it. A Vegzir. I can't. That's really hard to say. But if you find these things around the world, you click it or you look at it, and it'll unlock the location on your map. So Eikthyr, that is the first boss we will be killing. So it kind of just gives you the first one right away. There you go. Skill improved. Run. Jump. So first thing, I'm just going to start collecting stuff. We want to get as many recipes unlocked as we can. And I will be running and sprinting all the time because I want to get those skills up as quick as possible. Now, if you come right around this area here, you'll find a couple different types of food. You'll get the berries, and you'll find these mushrooms. They always seem to be there right here at the start. So he's going to tell us all about it, our nourishment and whatever, or stuff we picked up off the ground. He wants to tell us that we can craft things and do things. And yeah. So one of my first recommendations is to organize your inventory and to right away get some food going, so you can get better health. It needs to start regenerating, so you want to do it as soon as possible. And you get more stamina, which means you can run more, jump more, attack more, fight more, and get more done before you have to stop and rest. So that's my cat, and she's very annoying. I don't know if you guys hear her or not, but this is really cool. There's like a little house right over here. Okay, I need to let her out. Okay, she's outside. Now, this is really cool. So I could use this as like a little starter hut, and there's a beehive. I can't even really hear the bees. Maybe I have my volume too low. There we go. Okay. So we're going to want that. That's one of the things I want to get in this episode. Oh, yeah, so let's see if I can remember this list I made. So first thing on the list, I believe, was to gather resources. So stone, wood, Stone, wood, food. Jesus, the interruptions, man. The interruptions. Food, wood, stone. We want to get flint. We want to get resin, and yeah, that's most of the main resources I'm gonna try and get. Come on, buddy, fight me. Here we go. Let's beat him up. So, I'll kind of teach you guys what I learned just playing. Like I said, I'm not a veteran. I've only been playing maybe a month. And I haven't really been going too hardcore, like fighting bosses and progressing. I've kind of just been having fun and learning the game and just figuring out what all it has to offer. And I really wanted to do this Let's Play, so I'm doing it. First thing I want to do is get near the water, because that is where we're going to find the flint. And this is fantastic. Now I will show you guys all my little tips and tricks that I like to do as we go through it. And in this Let's Play, I want to record as much as possible. I'm only going to cut out certain parts, like maybe that part where I was throwing my cat outside, or just the little minor interruptions, people calling me and stuff. So check this out, guys. So if you see these landslides, I guess you could call them, these slopes, these huge slopes, you will find a ton of stone here. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this location. I like to use the little dot for all the little resources. So yeah, you could zoom out. I mean, it's huge, huge. I swear I just felt the screen shake. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. But yeah, I like to use this little circle to mark things. And we're going to say rock slide. Yeah, we'll just say rock slide. So this is a great area for to find stone. Well, I mean, look at this. Oh, I know what that noise is. That's Hugin. He's popping up and disappearing at different intervals. Oh. There he goes. Hey, buddy. So here's the calling, or the altar that calls forth Eikthyr. So this would be like a little hint to help you learn what you're supposed to do. Hunt his kin. So if you want to summon him, you're going to have to kill his kin. His kin meaning his relatives, the creatures he's related to. So deer. The deer. So you're going to hunt the deer. Let's go ahead. I don't quite know exactly what these dandelions are for. I believe maybe it's probably used for mead or something. But I'm going to pick it up just to unlock the little new item thingy. Yeah, I'm just going to be grabbing a ton of rocks. Now, once we get to the water, which is right here, which is, there might be some water over here too. We can actually go and uncover that. But if you click on the map with the middle mouse button, the scroll wheel, as you saw there, you could ping the map, and it shows a little thing on your screen showing you exactly where it is. So yeah, right now I'm just going to be gathering rocks, flint, wood. We'll get wood here in a second. I'll start crafting some stuff. I'm just picking up a bunch of stuff, a bunch of resources I can use to do all that. Instead of doing it one at a time, I'm just going to do it all at once. And, yeah, it'll be a quick little thing, and then we can get going. So let's see, what was the next thing on my list? See if I can remember. So after gathering resources, I believe what I wanted to do was to build a home and build some. I think I wanted to build some things. So here we go, flint. I want to build and craft some things. So we're just gonna go along the shore here. You can see there are these necks. They're called necks. There's like these little creatures. So you know what, actually, our food is flashing here. So when it's flashing, I believe that means there's only a very small percentage of its life left. So these bars will indicate the life. So let's see, the berry. You can see it just refreshed that bar up higher. And so both of these are kind of similar. I guess they use the same color. I guess I never really noticed that before. But different foods will show different colors there. I'm sure they all signify something very specific. So maybe red, the red color there that we see is like foraged items. But if you need to fight something right away, because sometimes when you get dropped in the world, there will be enemies right away. There's a lot of necks around, and I want to kill them. So I think what I'm going to do... if you get attacked by a boar, before you make a weapon, pull your torch out. They are afraid of the torches. Because they're kind of tough to fight, I believe, just with your fists. I could be wrong. But anyways, let's go ahead and open up our inventory here. We're going to make an axe. We're going to make a hammer. I don't care about the club. I really don't. So I got this guy's attention. So these guys really come up on you quick. Same with the boar. So you want to either block or get the jump on them. Hit them first before they hit you. So, yeah, we're just going to keep going along here. We're going to grab a bunch of flint and stone. We're going to, I guess, work on our axe skill a little bit. Come here, buddy. Now, these guys, they'll kind of do this weird, like, run around and juke you out and this kind of weird stuff, and then they'll come and attack you, you know, different moments. But if you get right up in their face, they will attack you. So let's see if I could get him to... I know he's kind of doing it right now, but see how he's running away? Now I'm going to go right up in his face. He'll turn towards me and start attacking. So if you want him to just get it, if you want to get them to just attack you, then get right up in their face. They'll turn towards you and attack you. Now, this guy, really, there's one thing I don't like about the axe. It has this knockback, and I don't want to go too far into the water because you'll become soaked, and it'll reduce our stamina and health regeneration. So maybe we'll focus on maybe knocking these guys, no, not towards the water, this way. So you see how he kind of stumbled back the second time I hit him? So they don't normally stumble, I don't think, on the first hit. I could be wrong. Maybe it's dependent on the weapon or the strength of the weapon. I don't know. So as soon as I sprinted, they heard me. We will be making that spear. We just need to collect some flint, and we got a neck trophy. So different creatures will drop. Well, I guess maybe all the creatures. It will drop trophies. I think you can like put them on the wall and stuff. But we're gonna need a decent amount of flint to make some better stuff. So I'm gonna just keep going along the shore here. Now I would like to build a little little hut, little house. Maybe we could just utilize the one that was already over there. And there's another structure. I'm gonna go check that out to see if there's a beehive in there. That's just a stone. Here's a flint. Oh, okay, so if you want to grab something like that, without going too deep, like I was going to say, you can actually just look and press E to grab it at a distance. So, like, see, I can just grab it at a distance. But I was sliding down the hill. So now I'm wet, but whatever. We should be okay. It just affects the regeneration. So that's perfectly fine. Let's go check this out real quick. So sometimes you'll see a chest up top there in these little outhouses, sometimes not. If you don't see a chest up there, usually you find mushrooms inside there. So do it. Just do it. I love to run and jump. I just want to get the skill up. Comes in handy. I'm not really picking up any more dandelions. In fact, I'm going to toss those out. I really haven't found any use for them yet. And you can pretty much find them everywhere, I believe. Or at least all over the meadows. So, yeah, just looking for more flint. We got 12. I like to organize some of this stuff. So typically my action bar here, all the stuff I use clearly, and then this next row I like to put my equip item and my food. So this second row is all the stuff I have equipped in my food. Down here, right underneath my food, I like to put the raw food. I just put this here because usually I have other stuff equipped. But otherwise, the less rare materials that I pick up will go here. The most common stuff goes right here on the bottom, which I think is the first slot that it puts it in anyways. So typically I'll have wood, stone, and resin in my inventory all the time. Just because you pick it up, just killing these grayling dudes. I swear I just saw one. Is he toying with me here? Okay, maybe I was tripping. But let's get to 20 flint. So that was 13. I'm not really too worried about picking up the wood and stone by hand. We can chop down some trees, which I will be doing here soon. Food needs refreshed. So you might have noticed just now that water does come in and out. The tide does change, so be careful if you don't want to get wet. Not like I'm doing. I'm not really being careful, but I'm not going to go for that one. What are we at? 18. We just need 2 more. And then we're going to head back to that spot and maybe just take over that little hut that's already there. That'll make it quick and easy. And I'll literally just throw down a bench. Oh, hey! Look at that. Black forest. Found a black forest already. What, Hookin? Turn back. This is a dangerous place. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. In fact, let's chop down this fir tree, because I believe that these fir tree drop core wood. So one of the goals I wanted to do for this first episode was to find core wood, obviously, and just unlock some recipes. So I'm not getting any. So block right away. Now blocking will use stamina. Now if I parry them, it will knock them back, and the next attack will do like a critical kind of damage. So let's see if I could time this right. See, parried. So see, I took like half his health right there just from the parry alone. Or, well, attacking after the parry. So come on, buddy. Nope, I didn't block soon enough. This is why I need this shield. Okay, watch the stamina. He's come towards us. There we go. Got him. Okay. So blocking blocking and parrying is fantastic. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. Let's go ahead and head back. Whoa, we went pretty far. I'm just gonna start sprinting back, and I'm not gonna worry about too much else. I just want to get over there and get safe. So let's just head in this direction. Now, I have Q set to my auto run. I'm not sure if that's by default. Now he won't turn where you turn the camera. So you can look around while you're auto running. I typically auto run when I'm out of stamina and I just want it to regenerate. I can hit Q to auto run and start looking around just so I can see my surroundings. But if you right click while auto running, he will turn towards where you're facing. So right click, right click, right click. I'm still on auto run. So little thing I figured out there. Running and jumping and running and jumping. So I like that they did the world save thing, but 30 seconds, you kind of forget, and then it still jitters and interrupts you. So maybe reduce it to like 15 seconds or 10 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds would be better, because you see it on the screen. You're like 10 seconds. Okay, let me find a spot to get ready for it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, and you're good. But 30 seconds, it's like, okay, 30 seconds, I could still do stuff. And then you get distracted and you forget, and then it jitters and interrupts what you're doing. And it's like, why warn me if I'm gonna forget by the time it does it. So maybe like 10 seconds. 10 seconds I think would be perfect. Because as soon as you see it, you'll be like, oh, get prepared. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what I mean? By the time you get somewhere and get prepared, it should be about 5 seconds left. Or at least get ready to block. Maybe jump on the other side of something if you're fighting and just get ready to block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Whatever. There it is. I see it on the mini map. Let's get on over there. Get on over there. It is getting dark and is going to be cold, but it won't matter because we are almost there. Now, starting out, breaking down these small trees is actually, in my opinion, a whole lot faster than chopping down the big trees. And we could test that out. I'm going to test it out right now, actually. I'll test that theory out. So, here it goes. We feel cold. And there's a boar. So he's coming after us. Let's get our block. He attacked us. Typically they attack, they run off before they charge back in again. And they come in quick, these boar. So if you hit them in the back, it pretty much will just wreck their face. Now I do cuss a lot. Maybe I haven't cussed much. Let's see if we can get this guy. Yeah, look at that. One hit. You could either sneak up on him, and I believe it does like a massive amount of damage, like a sneak attack. But you can also, before they turn around and notice you from the sound you're making running up on them, you could sprint up to them and just whack them like I did. And as you saw, it just pretty much one-shotted that guy. And I mean, my skill is at what? 7? Yeah. So let's go ahead and go on over here. We'll throw down... Do we have enough wood? Yeah, we got a decent amount of wood. Let's go ahead. Let's zoom in our camera here a little bit. I don't want to get too close. Let's see. I want to find a spot to put this workbench where it's going to be protected. Or sheltered. So I believe this should be okay right here. So putting down the workbench there, and Hugin's kind of right inside there. Putting down this workbench is going to unlock a lot of recipes. So we're just going to kind of let that go a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this food. Now, just because this is flashing doesn't mean you have to... Excuse me. Just because the hunger is flashing, or the food is flashing, the meals, doesn't mean you have to eat. You still have time before its effect is fully worn off. Now, as its effect wears off, your health will slowly go down. So it gives you a buff. So like this, for instance, 10 health, 20 stamina for 600 seconds. What's that, like 3 minutes? 10 minutes? I don't know. My math is bad right now. Yeah, 60 seconds. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. So for 10 minutes, your health will be plus 10, plus 20. That's probably my girlfriend. I'm sorry, guys. But as soon as you get it, gives you the 10 health, and then after just a very short amount of time, it's going to drop to 9, and then 8, and then 7, and then 6. So as the food wears off, so does how much health and stamina it gives you. So you get the 10 health and the 20 stamina right away when you eat it, but over time it's reduced. So that 600 seconds, technically you're not really getting 10 health for the 600 seconds. The 600 seconds is more like that's when your healing per second or healing per tick stops. Or once it reaches I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know exactly what the percentage is. Once it reaches towards the end of the duration, then you can eat again. So that's all the duration really signifies, because you start losing health and stamina right away as the hunger starts to fade. But yeah, for the smaller ones, I like to just eat them all the time. You find plenty of them, and my rambling is just going on more and more, and we got a ton of stone. So if you have a bunch of wood and a bunch of stone and it's taking up weight in your inventory, you can just go ahead and place down that. It places down 50 at a time, which we might actually need that, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my hammer again and break this. So I changed the key bindings for that, but let's go ahead and see if this works. It's too exposed. Let's put it over here. Maybe it can't be sticking out of the roof. Let's pull it inside more. Too exposed. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I do when I'm building my workbench out in the wild. Now, I know there is a way to do it with less materials, but this is kind of the way I do it with... It doesn't use up too much material. So you want to see the two wooden beams in the back of the workbench there? Just kind of line that up as even as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like to turn it 2 ticks. And then we'll go 2 ticks back this way and 2 more ticks or rotations, whatever you want to call it. There. So these angled ones are just turned 2 times next to it. And then you just grab these thatch roof, you flip it around so it's pointing up, giving you lots of room, but also giving you cover. Turn it twice, turn it twice. There you go. That should be enough to work the workbench. Now, you don't get shelter, but it's enough to use the workbench. So there you go. Let's go ahead and throw down this campfire, I suppose. Actually, you know what? I'll show you... No. I'm getting distracted here. Let's focus on what I want to do. So I want this flint spear. So we need 5 wood. Oh my. Let's go ahead and start chopping down these trees. So I want to see how much we get by chopping down these little trees compared to how much we would get chopping down the big tree. So let's actually start with the big tree, and we'll just kind of do a general count to see how long it would take to chop this down and get the amount of the 20 wood. We'll get 20 wood from this tree because it breaks into 2. Each half gives us 10. So let's go ahead and start the timer and just kind of generalize the... I'm just going to count. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, not the direction. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not the direction I was expecting it to go. So, if you didn't know that could happen, now you know. And actually, that's never really happened to me before the whole time I've been playing. So that's crazy that it just happened to do it while I'm doing this Let's Play. Just my luck, right? Just my luck. Luckily, it's just right here, so whatevers. So it totally just screwed up my count there. So I love that it just puts everything right to how I had it. You need to re-equip your stuff. We're at like 13 seconds. This is Corpse Run. Corpse Run. You can run longer and take significantly less damage from physical attacks. Huh. Nice. So if you die, you get like a quick little buff. That's cool. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, we'll say about 40 seconds to get the 20 wood, because we had the 3 already. Um, and actually, we should actually add in the danger of dying, right? Yeah, that should actually definitely count towards the time. Come here, bud. Don't you run from me. So anytime you see them start to swing, even if you started attacking already, just get your block prepared. Just start blocking. So, okay, I'm going to throw this down here just so we don't get anything confused. So I'm just going to start bashing these smaller trees. I'll start over here and I'll work my way towards the bigger group of trees over there. And we'll see the comparison, how long it would take to get 20 wood. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I should probably eat, huh? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so about 30 seconds. And I actually could have gone faster than that if I had actually eaten first. So 2 hits on these little trees. And I'm not giving my stamina a break, really. I mean, I believe I could go even faster if I just let this get up all the way and then start going crazy. Just 2 hits. So I'm not going to overswing now. I did overswing quite a few times. And yeah, I mean, you can hit multiple of these at the same time, too. And look, some of these are already kind of damaged. And there's no danger of dying. So, absolutely quicker to destroy these small trees. If you're just trying to get wood really fast, definitely a fast way to do it. So, there we go. So, we know now, I'm pretty confident now that, yeah, I'm pretty confident now that grabbing destroying the smaller trees is the way to go. What? Come on, let's parry. Oh, of course. Of course. Come on, buddy. It's gonna just swing at us. We'll repair real quick. Come over here. And destroy my stuff. Okay, nice. Skeleton trophy. There we go. Unlocking stuff. Unlocking stuff. So, yeah, I'm falling behind here on my plan. I really wanted to get this spear. And what do we need for this? We just need more leather scraps. Do we not have any leather scraps from the boar? Or did I use that? Did I use that? Oh, did the spear require leather scraps? Oh, it did. Okay, so we only had 2 then. But, so I wanted to show you guys this. The spear is fantastic. I love it. Let's see. Let's see if we can one-shot this. Our spear skill is really low, so it might not destroy in one throw. And no, it didn't. Let's see if we can grab that again. Let's go ahead and throw it again. There we go. We'll wait a second to let the bees kind of fade. There we go. And we'll pick up our prize. There we go. Now we can make a beehive, and let's actually go ahead and do that. We want to get this going as soon as we can. Let's put it right down here. There we go. Bees are happy. So they just need some room around them, and they're fine. You can place other beehives right next to them. They just can't be near like some stuff that's crowding them. Let's see. So we definitely do want to get our shield. We want to get some pants and some tunics and just gather a bunch of that stuff. So, next step, gathering more resources. Definitely the next step. Let's go ahead and throw down a chest here. Wait, can I put this underneath? That'd be cool. That would have been dope. We'll do that. How about we'll just do that? Nice, nice. So we'll just throw in all the general, the majority of the stuff we're gonna get is wood, stone, and resin. We're gonna eventually get a ton of these gray dwarf eyes, but for now they're a little more rare than those other ones, and we'll just put the more rare items in here until we get a better little storage thing going. But yeah, for this first episode, I definitely want to just gather resources and get some stuff going, unlocking some recipes and things like that. Let's see, if we want to unlock more recipes, we need the upgrade to for the workbench, which is the chopping block. Now, do we have 10 flint? We should. And we're going to need wood. No, we have 8 flint. So we're going to have to haul it back to the shore real quick like. Just going to sprint. I'm not actually sure how long I've been recording, but I don't think I'm going to have time to really finish this episode. So I might actually have to finish this episode another day when I get back. Let's go ahead and destroy this thing. Now, with the spear, you can throw it up. You can throw it like that, and it usually knocks them back, and you can just run up and stab them in the face. Now, you kind of have to be really accurate with the spear up close. You have to be right up on their face. You know? Like, you got to be right up on their face. But let's see. Did I grab this stuff? No, because it's all over the place. I did see a boar, which we're going to want. Now, another thing with the spear, if there's, let's say, you want to go hunting neck and boar, they're aggressive, so they will attack you. Now, they attack you once they hear you. You have to be kind of loud and kind of close, really, for them to really get aggressive like that. And I see a boar there, and another one just around the corner. So I want to show you guys something. And actually, look, that stone right there. I believe they spawn around that. But I want to show you guys something. If you throw the spear, it attracts all the creatures that are aggressive in the area. You hear that? Here they come. I know it's hard to see because of the trees there, but if you get the first little hit on him, yeah, he hit me once, that first guy. But if you have better skill on the spear or an upgraded spear, you'll one-shot those guys. So if you time it just right as they're charging you, you can smack them. Otherwise, you might be able to parry and get a stumble and a smack or a stab. Or you can just block or back, just right when they attack, you could back up actually, and they'll miss. So I just sprint usually, or you could block to get the skill up if you want. But yeah, if you didn't know that, you could do that. So if you want to attract the creatures, now I hear little necks. I don't know where that other boar went. There were 3 of them. I guess the one didn't hear me. Maybe I could just toss this again. There. So I heard him. He's aggressive. Where is he? So, okay, it's making me look like a fool. There he is. So you can literally just attract them to you by throwing that spear. So you totally miss. And see, you could even throw the spear as well. So like this guy, he's coming right towards us. World save was horrible timing. Definitely need to reduce that to like 10 seconds so that you're better prepared rather than forgetting. And yeah, water, because we're going towards the going to get some flint. We need more flint. So this honey wears off really quickly, but it gives you 20 health, 20 stamina, which is better than these berries. It's better than this? Yeah, it's better than this. But it only lasts 300 seconds. But healing, really great healing. And beehives, you can, as you saw earlier, you could place those down and start to farm them. See how I missed there? You have to get like right up in their face. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, but if you can get a hit or a couple hits, sometimes you could just stumble them back real quickly and just eat, just stab them. Just keep stabbing them, because the attack's really quick. I get why he holds it that way, because he wants to be ready to throw it at all times. And look at that, 2 flint, exactly what we needed. I mean, maybe I can grab some more out since I'm in the area, but I kind of want to just start heading back and get that upgrade to unlock some more recipes. Now, as you're exploring, and we haven't come across any yet, but sometimes you'll find the little abandoned little campsites. It looks like 2 little small, tiny, itty-bitty shelters next to each other, and there's usually a circle of stones to kind of represent like a campfire. If you find one of those and you place a workbench down, you can destroy them and get the wood from them, and it actually uses the logs from the core wood for those beams. So it's a great way of unlocking the core wood before you really go and explore to find, you know, some more difficult regions, I guess you could say. So I guess I was kind of hoping to find some, but yeah, this rock slide, another rock slide right over here. So while we're getting our stamina up, letting it go up a little bit, we'll just eat. We jump and sprint up those steep hills. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back. We'll do this upgrade, and then I'll probably stop it there, and maybe after I do some editing, I can add some more later when I get back from my trip. See how I get the first hit on him, he stumbles back. So if you can get that first hit on those guys, you could take them out, basically without getting hit at all, or without even worrying about it. Just, it's all about timing. Oh, so if you see these little rock shelters things, you can actually go under them and use them as shelter. So as you saw there, I don't know why it's not doing it now. There it is. And you also find little bones. It's like a little burial, spot. But I was kind of hoping to find. Oh, I missed. So now that's another thing the spear is fantastic for, is killing those deer. Even if they notice you, if your aim is true, you can take them down pretty easily. Yeah, let's go ahead and put another beehive down. Let's go ahead and rotate it just to make it look a little different. They're happy. They're happy. Let's first thing repair. And anything we can craft to unlock some recipes? I don't think so. And we do need... Oh, we needed 1 more leather. Oh, should I do that, guys? Should I try and get one of these deer running? He's got a lot of health because he was like a star 1. There's a boar. There's a boar, so let's go ahead and kill him. We could run up to him and stab him, or we can throw it from a distance, but you get the jump on him from behind. Pretty much takes him out in 1 hit. So this guy's going to be a little annoyance, but knock him out. And there we are. We got our 4. So I know it wasn't actually a fantastic start because of that tree falling on us. That was kind of embarrassing. But I think we got a decent little start here. Go ahead and craft a shield. And in fact, I'm going to swap these. And if you didn't know, you can use the spear with the shield. So it's not a 2-handed weapon. It's a 1-handed weapon that has close range and medium to long range. Because actually, the further, from what I've seen, I don't know if this is 100% true, but from what I've tested out, the further the spear travels before hitting its target, the more damage it does. almost like it builds momentum as it's coming down its arc. Gravity is pulling it down back to Earth, increasing its momentum, and I guess just dealing a lot of damage. But I mean, you could throw these things far. So yeah, the downside to spears, though, you have to go retrieve it. And one of the other downsides to that, besides going and needing to run over there to get it before you can attack again, is if your inventory is full and you throw your spear, it might pick up an item and put it in that slot before you go to your spear, and then you can't pick up your spear. And if you try and pick it up, it'll say, inventory full, or yeah. So you'll have to drop something before you could pick up your spear again. So that's not good in the midst of like a big fight, a big battle. So you want to keep your spear close at hand. You want to throw close range when you're fighting at multiple enemies. If it's a single guy, you can throw it at distance. You're probably killing it one hit anyways, throwing it at a distance. One other thing I wanted to tell you guys, so if you're hunting deer, you see the little particles in the air? You see how they're flowing? That's the way the wind is going, which means your scent is traveling through the air also. They will smell you, and they will run if they smell you. So if the deer was over there, he would run. If he's over here, he won't run because he's on the other side of the wind. He's not picking up my scent. They'll run from sound. If you make too much noise, they'll run. And if they see you, they'll run. So, yeah, just something I wanted to mention. And you can also see on the little mini-map, that little arrow at the bottom corner of the mini-map, that represents the direction of the wind also. So if you wanted to consider it in that respect by, the map, you can look there to see. Or you could just face the direction of the particles are going, and yeah, the little arrow shows the way you're facing. So that's that. I was really hoping to find one of those little campsites so we can get the core wood unlocked, which unlocks some other recipes as well, because in order to get the core wood, actually I think this drops fine wood, you can't break this until I believe you get the bronze axe. So let's see if we can get this deer. Boom! 31. Look at it. Look at it. And we got a trophy. So, spear, not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's see, what else? I really wanted to just kind of get some resources, unlock some recipes, and maybe build a little shelter for the first episode. And I haven't really built a shelter, I know. But we've unlocked a few recipes, and we've gotten some food going here with the bees. These berries and mushrooms are easy enough to find. So you can equip and unequip your items by pressing R, I believe. Unless I've changed it, unless I change the key bindings, press R, equipped and unequipped. And that works with the hammer as well. So if you're trying to cancel something, boom. Oh yes, this thing is reminding me, I guess. So the flint and the wood. Let's go ahead and do this, the flint and the wood. Now this has to be nearby. I don't know if it needs covered really, but we can literally just put it wherever as long as it's in the range. And there we go. Unlocked some new recipes, some leather stuff. So we could obviously go hunting to get that stuff, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. So probably episode 2, what I will do is actually build a decent little home. I'll build a little home, probably. Apologize for that. My girlfriend's been trying to get a hold of me. I've just been ignoring it. I'm probably going to build a home maybe right down there. That looks like a decent little flat area. I won't have to level out too much. Yeah. And let's see, actually, I think we can craft a hoe. That'll unlock some more stuff, I believe. Right? Let's see, a hoe. What do we need? Stone and wood. Easy peasy. Easy. Let's get that going. Yes, yes, yes. So, that's all that unlocked. There's Hugin. Hugin, Mugen, Blugen. So, yeah. So you can't just break this bed. So you literally just take your axe. Just take your axe to it if you want to get rid of those, the default beds in there. And in fact, we could actually just repair this real quick. And then maybe I'll feel a little more satisfied with the first episode. So let's just go ahead and repair. It doesn't cost anything. Let's get all the bottom rows repaired. Top row, the beams, the walls, the little supports. I think we got it all. And then let's go ahead and just finish off the roof. Here. Shabam. Shabam. I keep seeing these dandelions and thinking they're glowing eyeballs. Let's see, you guys... Nope, still nothing. But yeah. I think, one last thing we can do for this. In fact, let's... Yeah, repair the floor there, and we are good to go. Now, in fact, I could break this, break those, and, oh, in fact, you know what? Let's put those back on, and what we'll do is we'll break that, right? And we'll go ahead and replace this floor. I feel like such a jerk for destroying this beautiful home. I feel like such a jerk. And we can literally just, go like that. And up more, if it's gonna let me. And we don't have any wood. Really? Don't have any wood. I'm gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, let's make sure we pick those up. She's getting really antsy. Oh. Dang it. Come on, don't do this to me. I'm trying to finish this, you guys. I'm sorry. Just wanted to get something going. Okay, that's not working. We're going to finish this in the next episode. You can see what I'm doing there. I was going to build a little chimney. And since this is the ground outside, we can just throw a campfire down there. And I thought I had put one down, but I guess I didn't. And what am I missing? Wood? Yeah. Really? Oh. Stupid. Stupid. I put the wood in there. Oh, I need 5 wood. See, I'm just failing miserably, guys. Sorry. I think that's all I needed was the 1 wood. And stone. Swear I had like 50. Alright. Campfire. That's that. Now, if it rains, that's gonna get destroyed, but what you could do is just destroy these walls and put the beams. Put these beams instead, and then at the top of the beams have one of these going across, or 4 going all the way around, and that way this will be a big gap open, and then you could put a roof on that. So basically I'll just do it. Grab that. You can literally just... Obviously, you can make this look a lot better than I am right now. So literally just something like that, just to satisfy it. And yeah. and then a door if we had more wood. But there you go, guys. Now, if you liked this episode and you want to see more, then subscribe and turn on your notifications. And when I release a new episode, you will be there to see it. So if you like this, go ahead and leave a like. I mean, you guys know already. And in the next episode, we're gonna get all our gear going. We're gonna go hunting. We're gonna be hunting a bunch of animals, and doing a little exploring, getting some more resources for some other building and crafting things. And we're gonna build a house. And if I don't take up too much time, we'll kill Eikthyr. I really wanted to kill him by the second episode. So again, you guys, if you like the episode, hit like, leave a comment, let me know what you like and what you don't like. I guess as long as you're not too harsh on me. I mean, I guess trolls are always welcome because any viewers is better than no viewers, right? But all right, guys, we'll see you in the next episode.